just about ready to roll. And pitching here today, Andrew Heaney. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Up now for Washington, James Wood.
The left fielder, number 29, James Wood.
On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
Hey!
In the dirt.
0-1.
Wood gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one off the mark. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one just missing inside. And the count's full. Got him swinging. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Man at first, one away. And that one wrapped foul. That one the other way. Hayes to second. That's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Pittsburgh, and on the mound here today, Zach Gallen. What do we need to know here?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence, and if he is, he should be just fine.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And a foul ball. And a pitch. That one hit to right. One down. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is off the wall. The throw to second is offline.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. That one misses, and it's 1-0. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Wood makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Royce Lewis. Lewis getting to start at third, 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Off the
That's
mark
outside.
there, and that is ball one. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a
One ball,
good
one
sinker.
strike.
As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And
That's a ball.
downstairs. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. Gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. And now it's Luis Garcia. On the outside corner, strike one.
Always exciting to see a
Home runs
leadoff
the
home
count.
run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That one blasted deep to right. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. And here is Jacob Young. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Over to Goldie. 2 away. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. And that is that. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. In the dirt, and a count 1-2. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. Here's Joey Bart now. And ball one. Tying run in scoring position. Bottom half of inning number 2. Line drive to short and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first in time. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Anthony Volpe.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 outs. Out to short. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Big RBI for him right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. On the ground to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. New inning getting started, and here's the DH for Washington, Paul DeYoung. Heaney back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And that one is downstairs. 1-0.
Nope. 2-0.
There's a swing and a miss. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive. Reynolds makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So the batting order turns over. James Wood digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Ball.
Tied up here in the early going. Short hop liner handled it short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Nick Gonzalez. Pitch is in there. 0-1. And there's the strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Cruz settles under it and makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Now the number 2 hitter, O'Neal Cruz, doubled his first time up. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Brian Reynolds here. Grounded out his first time. Ripped to 3rd, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Start of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there. Out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And the Nats have the lead. It's 2-1. And that one hammered, ranging back. It bangs off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Now batting, third baseman,
Next to hit, Royce Lewis. He's already homered here in this one. That one outside. Ball one. Abrams at second with nobody out. Just missed.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds makes the play. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. And he's in there as he tests the arm in left. One away on the flyout. Luis Garcia digs in now. He's 0 for 1. On the ground right side. Gonzalez to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Misses outside, and that's ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing.
He
locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the DH, Spencer Horwitz.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. You know, these Pirates just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Wood makes his way towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here is Goldschmidt. Doubled in his first AB.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Bart stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. 2 out, space is empty. That's towards center. Young makes the catch, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
DeYoung, in his 8th season, 31 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Next offering misses. 1-1. Now fly ball to right center. Perkins makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Keibert Ruiz getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Outside low. And a count now even up.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That's to third. Hayes fires over to first. And there's 2 away. And now up for Washington, James Wood. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1's the count.
And that's in there at the knees.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that's off the inside edge. Going to count 1-2. And that's outside. That one ripped. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. To second, pulls him off the bag.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Pitch in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. That one fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 2 outs. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
Swinging a foul out of play. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
Gloves it on the dive to his knee. The throw on the money. Nice play. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's going to be Blake Perkins. And that is out of play.
You know, these Pirates looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that one fouled off. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And that misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that'll get down for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Check swing, called strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Rolls across the diamond. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez.
Nice at bat right there. Puts the ball in play and brings in a run from third. Now they only trail by 1.
2 down, nobody on. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard. O'Neal Cruz will hit next. Runner takes off. Line drive. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh at the plate, Royce Lewis. Pitching change here, Carmen Majinski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ball 1, no strikes.
You know, these Nationals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to kick into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Young in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch is outside. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first, and there are 2 outs. And now here is Nathaniel Lowe. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball in the corner at the knees, and it's a strike. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Lowe tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. Fouls one off. 2-2. Just off the outside edge. Garcia on third with 2 out. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Off the mark there. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. He goes down looking. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds. Gallen back to work. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now the batter now, Spencer Horwitz. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Pitch misses, and 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner on the go. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Battling here as he fouls it away. With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And it remains 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batter, first baseman.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count is 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count.
This to center field. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. This is Joey Bart.
For the Pirates, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. And the count 1-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ripped on the ground to second. That ends the inning. Back here at PNC Park, and here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Kyle Nicholas. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball.
Kyle Nicholas.
Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. And another ball. On the corner for a strike, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. First pitch just misses. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Count is 3-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is Dylan Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Cruz pulls it down, and that is that. Bottom of the 7th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Blake Perkins.
The right fielder, Blake Perkins. Now pitching for Washington, number 39, Lucas Smith.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Volpe in the box now. Takes strike 1. Runner on the go. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So digging in, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Perkins leads off first with 1 away. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1
Safe
strike.
at second, and he easily steals the bag. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The other way, makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. So the tying run at second. Tap foul at the plate. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And we're back. Here's C.J. Abrams now. New arm out of the bullpen, Caleb Ferguson.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Ferguson, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. And that's down and away. And a swing and a miss. One out. Royce Lewis digging in for the Nationals. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
2 down, base is empty. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Outside low, and the count even 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Young in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Ball 1.
This one in the dirt. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Diving, but it gets down for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, he gloves it over to first. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. That's too low. 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike. Nope, outside.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2 to count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The left fielder, number 10.
And now Brian Reynolds, 1 for 3. Ripped, but it curls foul. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. That one the other way. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That's outside. And that is ball 1. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Goldie swings through it for strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Horowitz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside low, it's 2-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Joey Bart. Young gets there, he's under it, and that ends the inning. We go to the 9th. Now it's the DH, Paul DeYoung. On the mound now for the Pirates, Peter Strzelecki.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
They say you win.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And here is Keibert Ruiz. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now it appealed to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, James Wood.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Ground ball scooped up, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Slings to first, and the inning is over. Bottom 9, and now the right fielder, Blake Perkins. Strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Rips one to right, and that's a fair ball. The throw to second is offline.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Volpe up to bat next, lays off for a ball. Swing and a miss. That one at 99, and that is strike 1. Swings through that.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
A defensive swing right there, some cheese on the inside part of the plate, but the hands are still stinging after that one.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. Check swing called strike. And that is strike two. Hit on the ground to short. Abrams. Tries to get back and save. First and second, one out. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 on, 1 out. Clips the corner. That's strike two.
Gosh, slider down and in from a same side thrower. There's really nothing you could do with that pitch. Just tip your cap.
Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with 1 down. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And that one ripped into right, and it stays fair. Runner around third. He'll score and then tie it. Here comes Hayes around third. Throw is offline. This one's over, and the Pirates walk it off and win it 4-3.
In this situation, this guy's looking to put the ball in play and find a hole somewhere. Well, he did exactly that. Drives into a very cool walk-off win.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.